Congratulations. I heard that you have won not only Padmashree, but recently there has been an honorary doctorate conferred to you, I believe. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We heard that you started singing and learning music since the age of 2.
I started my learning in the age of 6.
Age of 6.
But my mother and my parents said that I started singing in the age of 2. 2.5.
I see.
I started observing the old singers, like Pankaj Malik songs, Chale Pavan Kija, that song, and the other, Ennullam Paravashama. Even I don't know which singer sang that now.
I see. Yesudas, you have a very unique position in the Indian film industry. You're the only singer, to the best of my knowledge, who has done Golden Jubilee and Platinum Jubilee records, discs in terms of Tamil, in terms of Malayalam, of course, which is your mother tongue, Hindi, Telugu, and other languages. Tell us about this talent that you acquired in terms of linguistic skills from your childhood.
The main reason is, my basic knowledge. I have to say that in a basic knowledge only. The classical Carnatic music. This Carnatic music is the way I studied in my earlier time. But I just connected with the both Hindustani style and as well as Carnatic style. But I never sticked on exactly classical traditional way. The both I mixed and learned. I was very keen on the melody and all those things, not science much.
Right.
So the a vocalist should have melody first. That is my important thing. So I started practicing like that. Then later on, I realized that there is no difference between Hindustani or Carnatic music. That's the same notes, same thing. Only the difference is why we call it as gamaka.
Tell me something. I'm very interested in this. Give us a little demonstration. The same little aroganam and avaroganam that you do in Hindustani music. If you do that in Carnatic music, can you just do the two to tell us the difference?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
We call it as this rag todi.
Okay.
Our todi and theirs is a different name. We call it as Hanumat Todi.
Okay.
Todi, our style is entirely different. That is, I realized it is the relationship between the upper note relation. Upper note means sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. That is, we call it as avarohana.
Right.
Avarohana is a Sanskrit word only. It was only once music in India before. Then after Mughal, they divided.
Oh, I see.
It became like that. It was before only one. That is, we were practicing and we were talking about music only one. It is in Sanskrit.
I see.
So all the theory and everything is one. Sangeeta Ratnagara.
I see.
Sangeeta Ratnagara, even Hindustani people, they observe. We observe. So
I
the
see.
one music only were before.
I see.
Now it's changed due to time.
I see.
So the first thing I am telling about the vibration.
Sure.
The vibration we have to say. That is gamaka.
Okay.
One is sa to re. We always take the upper notes relation. As the Hindustani, they'll have lower note relation.
I see.
That is the difference between when they say re, they will have the shadjams relation.
I see.
We will have upper note gantar. So this if a person observe means, and vocal facility should be there. Vocal easiness and facility should be there.
Right.
Otherwise, you can't take all the type of music.
Right.
You'll stick on one type of music.
Right.
But if you got the facility in your vocal cord,
right,
you can take any type of music in the world.
I see.
That is my realization.
I see.
Whether it is pop music, whether it is classical music, one note it is.
I see.
The vibration, if you observe and take into your brain and reproduce it, the people who listen it, they'll say that it's a folk song, it's a classical song, it is a light music, it is a folklore song, it is a Pakistani song or Indian song or Arabic song or African song. It is the vibration you have to take it, then reproduce it. Otherwise it will not be.
I see.
And the language.
It was fascinating listening to you talking about Hindustani music and Carnatic music. Our audience would love to hear your voice a little bit on a demonstration between the two of the same tune, for instance.
I'll take one raga is our Todi.
Okay.
It's the notes wise, it is same for Carnatic music as well as Hindustani music.
Okay.
But you can think about even writing in the book.
I see.
In the book.
I see.
In the book, note-wise, it is one.
How will you deliver it?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the difference?
I'll first narrate the Carnatic style.
Okay.
Todi Rag, it is. It is, I told you, Shuddha Rishabham, Sadharana Gandharam, Shuddha Madhyamam, Panchamam, Shuddha Dayudam, Kaishi Nishadam. So, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. If it is the same for even Westerners, the notes is same.
Right.
But while you play, the difference comes.
Right.
This is style. They take the different suras relation. That we call it as gamaka.
Right. My God.
This is a style of
beautiful.
Maybe not perfect, but it's a style.
What do you mean not perfect? My God, it is beautiful.
But again, we'll think about Hindustani now. The same notes we are taking in some other style, that's all. Don't think that I'm very slow, but we'll go fast.
Sure.
They'll take very, very, very slowly, then they'll go to the fastest.
Right.
The difference, the Carnatic style.
Oh, beautiful.
That vibration, if you can produce in your vocal cord, definitely they have to say that it is good.
That is wonderful.
That is main thing in the vocal condition, your control.
That's wonderful.
The same thing, Arabic. They'll rotate all the three notes. Not only upper note or the lower note, both.
I see.
It will be chakra-like, wheel-like.
I see. Oh my God.
Same notes are same, but
I see.
the way presentation is different.
It's interesting you mentioned Arabic. I heard that you are the most popular singer in the Middle East. You have performed in the Gulf countries, and not only as Indian audiences come to your shows, but the Arabs love your music, I believe. Tell me, how is that?
Then I sing some Arabic songs also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see.
That's why Sawsan Sawakh Wanameshi fil bilad Sawakh Wulkhatwa bin yubin Habibi Barad.
Oh, beautiful.
Bishwar Gaid Anakhi Gare. This is the way, they'll rotate.
Wow.
The vibration. If you can produce that, they'll love it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I've heard that they've given you fantastic standing ovations, I believe, and you've had big houseful, sold-out crowds in the Middle East. And we've read articles about you there, your performances. You mentioned about Guru. Who was your Guru?
Oh, Guru means, I started from first lessons from my father.
Oh, right.
Augustine Joseph. He was a drama artist. And then I joined with Mr. Joseph, Kunyamilu Ashan, our Cherthala Guru, then Shivaram Nair, then Kumaraswamy, K.R. Kumaraswamy, then Chemmangudi, Chembe Vaidyanatha.
My God, I see. What a great area.
It's a different, even now when I listen all the great other people, we can learn from them a lot of things, Then they are my gurus. So there is a lot of gurus for a particular person. If you want to know things, you must have a lot of gurus.
I see. I'm going to go on to another area. You're one of the few performers, because of your tremendous background in classical music, you have tremendous command over Hindustani light classical music in terms of your music, like Salil Chaudhary. I have a pleasant surprise for you. Several years ago, you visited Canada, and we did some recordings with you.
Yes, I remember.
I'm going to bring you pleasant memories back. But by the way, you look as wonderful as you looked at that time, okay? God is with you, you know? So I want you to listen to this. I think it was Salil Chowdhury did the music for this, and it was Nisagama Panisariga.
Yeah. Anand Mahal.
And it was a very difficult song. Average playback singers could not sing that song. You know, Salil Da knew us personally. He told us a little story that he tried different singers in the Bombay film industry at that time, and he said nobody could sing that song as beautiful as you, and he came seeking you, and he said that you're the only man who can sing that song, and he was so proud of it. I'm going to show the public a little sample of it, and I want you to watch it with us.
That's good.
Okay? Let's watch this. How do you describe Lata Mangeshkar? How is it, you know, singing with her?
She's that is I can thank God only. You know, He created such a great artist. And I don't have any words about her. I mean, such a great artist. What can I say about her?
You know, you're one of the outstanding figures from the Indian subcontinent who is extremely well versed in philosophy, in religion, music, culture.
No, if you say like that, and I've got a story. You know, Tansen, you know, the great singer.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, Tansen is a great singer, you know that. We never seen him, but we heard about him a lot.
Right.
You can imagine about his Guruji, how he'll be.
Right.
He described, you know, the Shishyas, the disciples asked him, you know, Guru, you are the correct person to tell us from where the music comes. Then he said, okay, you come tomorrow. I'll tell you.
Right.
We are talking about
Tansen's Guru. Yeah.
Guruji. He's the one of, you can imagine about it.
Tansen is considered to be the epitome of music. Yeah.
So, then morning everybody gathered. Then he called everybody to a small tank. Then he put his finger there and touched the water. He said that I know only about music is this much. So you are asking about me, you know, how can I explain about it?
You know, you're wonderful and very humble. There are many people, very highly accomplished people in the playback industry. They can perform, they can sing on screen, or they can sing, you know, in behind, you know, in a recording studio. Performing live in front of live audience requires different preparation.
Yeah, that's different.
Tell me about your success in this field, because you're one of the few very successful people. You've done a lot of live shows around the world. Your shows have been so successful right here in Toronto. I mean, you've had several tours here in the past. Every show of yours has been so well received, and all the, you know, the people have been so thrilled with your performances. Tell me about the secret of your success on live on stage.
This programming is so difficult. Actually, you have to think about your health, your everything you have to count on. And then the main thing is, you ask a artist, a stage actor or actress, they will love to have only the stage. Why? You know, it is in the air.
Right.
In the air, or in between the audience and the artist.
The interaction.
There, in the cinema, you know, you can edit, you can even without an artist can make a shot, and you can burn him or anything like that. But here on the stage, it is. So you have to be very careful about the situation. So we always think about our vocal quality. Maybe we should not have any strain. And these things you have to be very careful about. Otherwise, in the recording means, you know, you can have one line editing or dubbing on again and again and all those things. Still on the stage we can't. Should be very careful about audience and the singer. Singer should be very, very clean and very ready for. Otherwise he will be a failure. So he has to think about his programming, his program. So he has to sacrifice a lot of things, food habits. So then the success comes. That is my realization.
I see. You have supported every religion, every language, every culture in India. You are a truly universal man. We want a message of peace from you to the community.
The main reason is, you know, two, three things, you know, the peace, you know, we are searching for it, but we are not catching the exact power rod or power rope. The main thing is you should not have any difference of color and caste and creed and all those things. First thing you have to watch it that. You know, this is the main problem we face it. If you got it, you try for peace, there won't be any peace at all. The Christ said, love your neighbor. He never mentioned that, if he is a Muslim or Christian or Hindu or anything. Neighbor may be anybody, European or African or Punjabi or Parsi or anybody. He said only neighbor. So from that words, you can love anybody. Love is not mentioned for black or white or chocolate color or anything. Take one thing I'll tell you. You take think about our Vivekananda. He said, and great other people also said, the cows may be different colors, but they feed only white milk. Like that, take your blood. It is everybody's blood is red. So that, black's red blood also will be red, and white's blood also will be red. But human being should be one like. Love each other. And I can't request to white people, or I can't request to black people to love each other. They must have mind for it. Then the peace comes. You have to love each other. You have to consider both sides.
You have done music to all communities. You've done some beautiful devotional songs in the name of Lord Jesus Christ. You've done on Bhagavad Gita. You've done for Quran. You've done for every religion almost, for Hinduism, for Christianity, Islam, Jainism, Buddhism, everything. In all these experiences that you have done, you have one thing in common, that is music. What is the greatest message that you have picked up from all these religions?
Okay. The main reason is I realized that is, in Quran they say Allah. In Christianity they say Yehovah. Yehovah is, now they say Yehovah. In the Old Testament they say Yehovah. And in Hindu philosophy they say Parabrahma. But think the language only makes the difference. In the description in Bhagavad Gita as well as Upanishad or in Quran or in Bible, each, if you know it sincerely, everything is one. Look the Allah's description, what in Quran and Yehovah's in Bible and Upanishad in Parabrahma, the meaning of that is the same. So the same person is one only the God. So we are fighting for our uncles, our brothers. You think about your grandpa. He is only one grandpa we got. We are only under one grandpa. That grandpa is only one. But we are uncle's son. I am his sister's son. We are fighting each other. It is not worth. So I don't have any difference between any religion and language. And language, think even in English there is ka. Even in Sanskrit, ka. And even in Malayalam there is ka. If you combine lot of letters, the language comes. If you take one letter, you can't say it is English, or if you can't say it is Sanskrit, if it is Malayalam, or if it is Tulu, if it is Persia, if it is Arabic. No, only one letter you take means there is no. So one letter will lead to the ultimate.
Again, thank you very, very much.
It's my pleasure.
It's a pleasure having you.
We'll meet again and again.
We'll definitely do that, and we'll keep in touch with your great progress and what you're doing for music.